Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Today we are going to finish sort of taking down the blockhouse and begin trenching the water lines up to the actual well shed. We have, I don't know, maybe 50 feet of trenching to go. We are going to be connecting to the trench that we had dug for the main power line. If you remember, that's at 4 feet. Water line's at like 2 to 3 feet. And basically we don't want to go underneath the transformer, so we're gonna connect here into the main line that comes from the well, and all the control equipment will be in here. So we are going to work on that today. Right there is the PEX that we left in place, and we're going to connect to that. Finish the trench. Well, so after a bit of digging, we are to the well shed. This trench is about 2.5, 3 feet in some places. Code around here is 18 inches, 2 feet recommended. Typically we go 3. I'm just kind of running out of time, so I went to like 2.5. So we are going to have like a little zigzag here to get away from the transformer. And I'm actually thinking that I might put some pipe in here and backfill all the way to sort of around this area and just leave this part open and connect to it maybe tomorrow. So I think we'll do that next. Well, it's the next morning, guys, and I turned off the camera last night and sort of just kept working. After I dug that trench, I laid the pipe in there, got that all settled, and then I actually tried to start backfilling a little bit. I've pretty much just left like a 3-foot pit open that I can connect to once I do this sort of trench all the way to the actual well pipe itself. So today my goal is to get this trench dug across the road, lay all the pipe and everything that's necessary that's going to go into the well shed, and then leave it open here for now, and probably dig into that, I don't know, in a couple days when I've got some time. So the goal is to get that done so that I can still drive across this, and then probably start sprinkling some gravel on here as well. It's mud season, and anytime you step in the mud, you wind up with like 2 inches of, you basically add 2 inches to your shoe and a couple pounds of mud. So we're gonna try and get some gravel down. All right, let's get started. I guess I should have also said that my plan right now is to dig sideways with the backhoe to the shed. The other way would be to like point that way and start digging, you know, a straight line. But this drop right here is actually fairly steep. It's probably 3 feet or so, and where the tractor is positioned, I'd be like sticking way up in the air. I don't know that I'd have enough digging depth to get 3 feet down into the ground, and as I work over here, I need to be even deeper to keep that 3 feet underneath the soil. So right now the thought is that I can just sort of angle it that way, you know, push the dirt over here and hopefully reach the shed, and then work both sides, and then move the tractor over here and then continue the line that way. So let's see how that works out. So guys, I've been out here digging by hand for probably a good hour to get up underneath the well shed. Well, I've got a pipe in there that comes down. I was doing it with some you know, hand tools and stuff like that, pry bar, and man, I was making almost no progress. My buddy came over with his rotary hammer, and I think I've done him probably about an hour and a half's worth of work in 5 minutes. So he's saved my life at this point. So I'll show you kind of what's going on. Do this one-handed. Yeah, that saves like 10 minutes of digging by hand, so that's pretty useful. Well guys, we are through to the pipe. I can see all the way in there. Here, see if I can get a view. There you go. So ultimately that is what the water pipes and the conduit for the power for the pump is going to go through. I'm going to clean this up, get this down to the ground level. It's sloping up a little. My plan is to finish off trenching this. I'll have to move the tractor over towards the house site, back up to here, and see if I can finish off this trench. If I have enough time, I'm going to lay the pipe in here, plumb it up basically, lay the pipe in here and leave all the excess on that side of the road and fill this all back in. That is the goal. Let's see. I don't think I have enough time to do that today. I'd really like to. It's going to rain in the next couple days tomorrow. So we're going to be slowed down a little bit by that. I think I've got probably 2 hours, 3 hours left in today. So we're going to keep cracking. We're going to get started on this lower part of the trench, connect it in here, and then, I don't know, bring it to probably about here or so, and then lay the piping so that we can repair this road. But right now we got to just move some of this debris, so we're going to do that real fast. I think I'm just going to move it over here and deal with it later.
Well guys, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. We're going to wrap up the video here, but I finished trenching to the well casing, and in the next video, we wrap up the project by laying down the rest of the water line, installing the pitless adapter, and backfill the trench just before the snow starts falling. If you guys liked this video, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 2, and we'll see you on the next one.